We're live, motherfucker! And we're drunk. Welcome, everybody. Just sharing the stream out. Alrighty, dare we do it? Hmm. Dare we do it? Enter the madness, it says. We'll wait. We'll wait until somebody says we should enter the madness. Once we enter, then we can be into it. Come on, I just need one. Nobody? Okay, let me tweet it. Let me tweet it real quick. All right. All right. We have shared it. We are live. We're just gonna go for it. Enter the madness. Sure, I'm fine with the middle. How's my brightness on the TV? Okay. It's all the way up. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Interesting. Interesting. If this is anything like Vampire, I'm kind of excited for it because I like Vampire a lot. Enter Madness X. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. HP regret. Wow, what a quote. Hold on. Can we rewind that? What is happening? Here we are. We just started. Okay, hold on. Let me just shut this light off because it's glaring on the screen and I don't like it. There we go. Fucking up these sharks, that's for sure. Go through the gates. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Object can be picked up, press X. Bolt cutter. Oh, we can get through those two doors now. Something in the water. Fuck a whole lot of that shit. So there's that door, and then there's one more over here. I wonder if they lead to the same place.
In my wake, hold
Yep.
What a putrid offering.
The dead orca. Oh god, dude. I'll tell you what. I've had this dream for years. Maybe 10 years. Maybe longer. It started out... I used to go to these hot springs when I was really young. Like maybe 10 or 15. No, probably earlier than that. And I would have this nightmare that in the bushes waiting for me to get in the water was one of these on land. And that once we jumped into the water, he jumped in. And oh my god, when he would jump in and you would be underwater with this motherfucking majestic creature. It is probably... These things are huge. Have you ever been to SeaWorld? Massive creatures. Their heads are like bigger than the circle that you see on your screen. Huge. The most terrifying thing ever. I hate that dream, and it's a recurring dream. I have a lot of recurring dreams, and that's one of them that I hate.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
L2 to run.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
What the fuck is going on here?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
That was weird.
I hate whiskey.
My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency after the Great War. I decided to set up in Boston. There's no lack for guys like me. One small time case follows another. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances. They're not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for a moment. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Mouse Argonne Offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Stable. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Oh, so that's my state of sanity. Okay. My old lighter that I engraved in the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell.
I wonder why I still take these things.
It is the same voice, dude. I knew it. It's the same voice of the vampire and vampire. That's great. Hold on, let me bring my burger over here. This thing is massive. This is the biggest burger I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna attempt to take a bite. It's so big. It's the Triple King. From Fatburger. It's the biggest burger you can get. Oh my god. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. So we got sleeping pills.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling to me? I wonder. Probably Cthulhu. Just a guess. No, I like the music. Oh, can't turn it back on?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do. It's a private detective who's got proof against you.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Poor chap.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Certificate of membership to the Wentworth Agency, United States Detective Agency. I guess we'll pick up the phone call before we leave.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. 6 character points needed before next level. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing door mechanisms or using violence, physical, verbal during interactive discussions. I've got 8 character points available. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those who you talk to by the power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing and manipulating during discussions. We're probably going to upgrade that. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects, undiscovered objects that will not appear in game. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or analysis of objects. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or object or picking locks. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and expressing your knowledge of the myth. That's something that can come in handy. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug or of making a diagnosis or expressing your understanding of a medical problem. And we're out of points.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Okay.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor will repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return one of these mornings. I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different and unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? A strange picture, painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she's the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. I can't move up or down.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report. It says the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole of the family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental virality. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, businessman from inside Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Lots of dialogue choices, huh? You're asking the wrong guy. Find out about Warehouse 36, where Sarah Hawkins live. I read about her mental fragility in the police report. Something's not right with the story.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You know what? On second thought, I'm just too tired to play this game. Play it some other time. Thanks for watching, everybody.